Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Grown Ups, the podcast. Happy New Year, Ellie.
Happy New Year! Hey, girl. Oh, guys, it's a new year. We're a bit delayed. I mean, personally, I'm still saying Happy New Year to people. Are you?
I am.
It's still a Happy New Year. It will forever be a Happy New Year. We're back. It's season 3 of Grown Ups, the podcast. Tomorrow is actually our 1-year anniversary.
That is actually so cute.
Yeah.
Guys, sorry, I have to say, because I keep being asked, like, where's the episodes? Because our last episode was like around November.
Yeah, it was before I went to Dubai.
Yeah, exactly.
A long time ago.
And I just have to stress, we've recorded episodes, but the software that we've been using guys, we've had so many technical difficulties I can't even describe, but we're trying to bring you content that's bigger and better and more professional, but it's a struggle.
It is. We've been trying so hard. We've switched software. We're trying to have a new vibe. We're trying to be bigger, better, everything. But technology just wasn't on our side. But it's fine. It's a fresh week. We're trying again. We're going to bring you content. And we're so glad that you guys have been missing us. We've missed you too.
Yes, exactly.
We have.
Let's start off. How did you spend your New Year's?
It feels like so long ago now. Do I even need to say? Because everyone's going to know how I spent my New Year's. It was wholesome. It was humble. It was at home. Summary. No, it was really nice. Obviously, my whole family came round. I was with Billy. We just chilled. We played games. I'm such a board game babe.
Yeah.
I fucking love board games. Like, just being in the comfort of my own home. Cute. And that was it really. Yeah. We set off fireworks. And then I went to bed.
No, I... See, usually... I'm a fuck it up, shake my ass on New Year's.
You are.
I am. Like, that. Last year I had a New Year's party at mine, which, guys, I wouldn't recommend unless you have a cleaner on deck, because the floor was sticky, cups were broken. Like, it just, I can't do it again until I can afford to have a cleaner to do the cleanup job. But this year, because I feel like I did so much madness... sorry, for some reason I felt like we couldn't swear on this podcast. I don't know why. I did so much fuckeries in December that I was like, I just want to chill. Like, I don't want to do anything mad. So I went home to Devon to my parents, just had a chill one. Like, we did bingo and
love that.
Yeah. So it was nice. Like, it was a nice chill one. But I'm sure this year I'm manifesting that I will be on a beach somewhere celebrating New Year's.
I was thinking that as well. Why was half of Instagram in Thailand? Why was half of the country in Thailand?
It's so true.
Did I miss the memo?
You did.
No, honestly, but seeing that, I was like, oh my God, I want to be abroad next year.
Yeah.
But money affirmation, money's not really in it. I had to drop that in, obviously. It would be a podcast without me talking about house.
Yes.
So we'll see. Maybe it'll be another humble one this year, another wholesome one, and then the year after, it will be a vibe.
Yeah, it will not be a humble one this year for me. I will be doing fuckeries again.
I love it. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, girl.
I know.
Anything less, literally. But how is life treating you? We're both back at work, right?
We're both back at work.
How did you find going back to work? Did you find it weird, like taking a break?
I don't feel like I ever took a break. Because
shit, yeah, you worked, didn't you?
Yeah, like it's not like our office closed because the company's international. So there's people that don't celebrate Christmas. Like, literally the day before the weekend of Christmas, we got sent this mad report, and like me and this other guy that was working, we were like, bloody hell, like we're trying to review everything. Oh my God. So yeah, nothing stopped. So I don't feel any different. I had the bank holiday, obviously.
Yeah, but other than that, weekend.
Yeah, it was like normal. How was it for you? Because you actually had time off and then you went back.
Yeah, I had less than I would have liked because I went on 2 big trips. I used hella annual leave.
Yeah.
Already. So I think including weekends, I had about 10 days, which is nice.
Wait, that's a long time. What do you mean?
Maybe it was less than 10 days. I had a full week. No, I had a full week in a day. I had 8 days.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nice. I struggled. Guys, let me just be real with you. Everybody knows by now, if you've been listening to this podcast for the past year, this is your 41st episode. If you've listened to all 40 episodes, you know a bitch is gonna cry. Like, I cried. I was in bed on the 1st of January, like, Billy, I don't want to go back to work. Guys, what is wrong with me? It was so serious. And he's there playing his games on his PlayStation because he didn't go, he'd obviously had 3 months off because of the Achilles.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going back to the 3rd. And by that point, you've had 3 months off, like, you're excited to go back.
Yeah.
He was ready to go back. And he's like, all right, you'll be fine. And then he jumps back on with the boys. I was like, that's my reality, guys. It hurt.
It's
so
not
bad.
everyday cry. In 2024, not everyday cry.
Girl. Well, I didn't know if I was going to drop this, but I'm going to drop it. So I also started therapy this year.
Oh my God.
Yes. And it's just all about, it's CBT. So I'm sure most people know, but it's like cognitive behavioral therapy. So
Okay.
it's about being positive.
Wait, how does that differ from other types of therapy?
Oh, I mean, I know.
Okay.
I don't know the other types. I can imagine like some therapies are for like grief and stuff like that. This one is like just to help reframe your way of looking at life and being more positive.
Okay.
And stuff like that. Because I was like, I need that.
Okay.
And she's been saying to me, so I'm like to her, crying is weakness, crying is this. I want to stop crying. And she's like, it's just your nervous system. That's the way your body's reacting to life. She was like, there's nothing wrong with crying. And I'm like, no, there is. It's just like, no, there's not. So actually, I'm reframing the way I see crying.
Okay.
It's just my nervous system.
Okay, wait, okay, but how many sessions have you done so far?
I've only had 2. So I only started first week of Jan, second week of Jan.
So I have a lot of friends that have done therapy. I've never been to therapy, but a lot of them, like, the reviews are mixed. Like, some people say, like, I feel like completely lighter after. Some people say like it brings up stuff.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So after a session, how do you feel? Do you feel enlightened?
Feel lighter.
Okay.
I'll be honest, like, I'm not going to sit here. Another thing she said to me was that I need to stop pitying myself. And I was like, preach it, sister, I know. Like, preach it. You're telling the choir. But what was I saying? I've lost myself.
How do you find it after?
So, like, I'm not going to pity myself. I know I have a fucking amazing life. Like, literally, other than me coming to terms with the fact that I have to work for a living, my life is amazing. Like, I'm so grateful for the people that I have in my life, especially, like, beautiful. So grateful.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I could possibly come out of it and feel worse because there's not that many things that are weighing me down. It's more like internally my negativity and I catastrophize.
Yeah.
Jesus. I catastrophize everything.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm working on. It's just like, this happened today. This is so dumb, but let's just say I missed the bus today. And instead of me being like, oh my God, I'm going to be late to work. Everyone's going to hate me. I'm so late.
Yeah.
I can just be like, I missed the bus today. And then she was like, just reframe it. I'm going to catch the next one.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's literally what I'm working on. She was like, write down your thoughts. And I was like, what, on the worst case scenario? She was like, no, don't do that. You're already doing that. I was like, okay. She was like, just write down. She was like, just reframe it. Like, write down what are the alternatives? Like, you catch another bus. You walk.
I don't know if you saw this, but I think it was like just before New Year's or just after, I can't remember. There was an American flight and the door got ripped out.
Yeah.
And basically there was a guy or a girl, I can't remember if it was a man or a woman. Someone was meant to be sitting on that row where the door is, but they missed their flight. And had they been, no one was sitting there. Had they been sitting there, they would have been sucked out of the plane. So
that's crazy.
Obviously it's not like bad things happen all the time so you don't die, for example, but you never know what you're being protected from.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this thing has happened, that's really shit, but what your therapist said, like, okay, but I have the opportunity to do this. I'll catch the next bus. Yeah. I'll catch the next plane. Like, I wasn't meant to be on that journey right there.
Yeah.
Everything. There's so many things. Like, even when I meet people, I'm like, I wouldn't have met you if I didn't, like, just randomly turn my head in that moment or something. Like, just little things like that.
Yeah.
You just have to trust the process.
No, literally, that is what I'm doing now. I'm just like, reframe it. Life can take so many different routes.
Yeah.
The route that I have in my head, I look too far ahead. So that's the idea. Like, there's no yellow brick road that I'm following. It's some wonky wooden path in the forest, and it's going to take me wherever it's going to take me. I just need to be accepting and grateful.
Yeah.
And so I do feel extremely enlightened after I speak to her, because she just makes me feel like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, keep us posted throughout the season.
I will. I shall. But on the note of like shit happening, life in, guys, it wouldn't be Growing Up the podcast without in this week's episode of being a dumb bitch. What do we have, girl? Who's been dumb this week other than me?
Okay, so we were sent in something and it says, girls, I overslept on my first day back at work. I woke up over an hour after I was supposed to start, in true Christmas spirit. After a quick panic, I rushed to check my emails and luckily no one had emailed me to do anything urgent.
Positivity.
So I threw on some clothes, pretended I forgot to open the Teams app and said I was working from home because I had a doctor's appointment that I had sworn I had told them about. Not
Smart.
a great start to the year, but thought you might enjoy that story.
I do. Everybody needs rest.
Yeah.
Like, everybody needs rest. I appreciate you. I'm glad you enjoyed your lion. And that was smart about the doctor's appointment.
Do you know what? After Christmas, even though I was working, my sleeping pattern was so off because now the whole house is off. So, like, everyone's going to sleep at, like, midnight, 1, 2. I'm waking up, like, 8:55, like, just before I need to be awake, all of this. And it's so hard to... I was trying to get back into routine. I could barely wake up at 7.
Girl, my first day back, I was exactly the same. We were going to bed. I wasn't even going to bed mad late on purpose, but I was just like watching series, chilling, playing games. And my first day back, I woke up at like 6:30 to be in. The next day, I booked a workout class for 6:30. So I had to be up at 5 a.m. I wanted to cry.
Do you eat before your workout classes, by the way?
Do you know what? So that first, I didn't basically, because that first day I did boxing in the evening and then I did a workout class in the morning. So I got home at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, 2 workouts one day, darling.
2 days, Monday night and Tuesday morning.
Okay, yeah.
Close
basically,
together.
Yeah.
So by the time I got home at 9 o'clock, I wasn't even hungry. So I didn't eat dinner and then I didn't eat breakfast. That workout class was so hard.
I've done Pilates. If it was Pilates, it wouldn't have been that bad. I did spin in the morning.
Spin is hard.
Without eating.
Yeah.
That was the worst class of my life. Like, I struggled.
Yeah, now, I know it's not substantial, but it really does help. I have a banana before every workout class.
Yeah.
Like, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
And no matter what time I get home, after that day, I was like, Ellie, it's a new year. No matter what time you get home, you need to eat.
Yeah.
So the other day, I just had some smoked salmon and some cream cheese just there. I was like, a girl needs to eat.
Do you know what? I went to the gym with my friend on a Friday. Oh, guys, I'm doing dry January.
Wait. No, guys, let me tell you how she said it to me. What are you doing?
Dry January.
Dry January. I was like, what is that? I researched it. I think you coined that
Wait,
term.
are you joking? Did I actually make that up?
I researched it and Google corrected me to dry January. You made it up.
No way.
Imagine people come for me. They're like, no, she didn't.
You heard it here first. Dry January.
Dry January. I like it. I'm so proud of you. How is it going?
It's going well, although the other day, like it was a Friday night, I was like, I don't want to get drunk, but I could do it for like, I had a meal and I was like, a glass of wine would be really nice for this.
You're so sophisticated.
Oh yes, darling.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. But anyway, so I went to the gym with my friend because I'm doing dry January, and I was like, well, it's Friday night, but I still want to like be social, and she always goes gym, so I went with her. And after the session, because it was like really late and by the time I'd get home it'd be like 10, 11, I don't want to eat a big meal.
Yeah.
She was like, have a Huel shake. And I tried one. It tastes like a protein shake. It's not like nice.
Yeah.
But it fills you up and then you don't feel heavy because it's a liquid. So I'd recommend trying a Huel shake.
Do you know who I've got in my head? Have you seen this Eddie guy on Instagram?
No.
Oh my god, guys. Has anyone else, please guys, let me know if you've seen this Eddie guy on Instagram. He's like this old black man who's like so serious about health, so serious. And he's like, this is not food. This is shit. He's like, don't eat this. And I have in my head now, every time I pick up something, I'm on the back, I'm like, what ingredients does this have in this? Is this food?
To be fair, I wouldn't ever rely on it. That's like a once in a blue moon thing because it's a meal in a drink. Like that's mad. I don't know. I find it weird as well.
It's so hard to know what you're meant to eat though to fuel your body and to have time to make it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so funny though. Highly recommend him. But yeah, that was our random diversion from our dumb bitch of the week. I'm proud of you though. Dry Jan, I'm repping it, love it.
I'll keep you all posted on how Dry Jan goes.
Yes, do. I'm proud you're still going. It's hard.
It is.
Like, have you been out though?
No,
you haven't. Do you feel like then? Sorry, I'm totally divergent. Because you're doing Dry Jan, you're stopping yourself from going out, or has it just not aligned? Yeah, you haven't had plans yet.
I think it works well in January that no one wants to go out anyways. But if this was a normal January, like I've got a weekend free, I would have planned something by now. And now I'm like, let me think of like wholesome things to do instead.
Yeah.
So it's definitely
reframing your mind.
Yeah, it is. But I like it. I feel fresh.
Yeah, I like that.
Pussy type is fresh.
It is indeed.
So let's get into our first dilemma of the year.
Eek. Guys, remember, that you can send your dilemmas in to grownupsthepodcast@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram @grownupsthepodcast. We love hearing from you. You guys actually crack us up.
Yeah.
I've not forgotten to this day that to do a little one. I'm so sorry. That was my favourite. That killed me.
That was so funny. If you don't know, get to know and listen back in season 2.
Yes. So let's start. Hi, Maggie and Ellie. Happy New Year. I went back to work on the 8th of Jan, and after a 3-week break, bro, I'm having jealousness right now.
I've never had 3 weeks off at once.
No, me either.
That's crazy.
They must work somewhere that gives them Christmas off.
Yeah.
I went back to work on 8th of Jan, and after a 3-week break, Jesus. Sorry, guys. I went back to work on 8th of Jan, and after a 3-week break, I'm seriously suffering from the Christmas holiday blues. No offense to January, but this is definitely the worst month of the year. I actually agree with you. I had such a great Christmas break, but now feel like my freedom has been stripped from me. I get to work and it is dark. I get home and it is dark. What tips could you give a girl to deal with the January blues?
I disagree. I don't think January...
Positivity.
You know, I don't even like winter,
yeah?
I literally don't. I don't look as good in the winter. I don't feel as good in the winter. As this person said, it's dark in the morning, it's dark in the evening. It's not ideal. But like your therapist was saying, I think it's all about how you frame things. It's like, okay, it's Christmas. This is a rest bite. Like I can actually rest. Like there's not as much going on. Yeah. I saw this family on TikTok, because I love TikTok. I saw this family and they were like, we're changing the way we view winter and we're doing winter activities.
Yeah, I think you told me about this.
Yeah. So they were like, it's great because the sunrise is not as early, so we don't have to wake up as early. Tourist places are not as packed. Like they're literally traveling in the UK, so they'll go like somewhere cool on the weekend or whatever, with kids as well, so big up them. And they were like, it's all about how you think about it. So if you think January is going to be shit, it's cold, it's dark, now your vibe is shit, cold and dark. If you think like, no, January is a chance for me to chill at home, to enjoy being cozy at home, and like, okay, it's dark, that means I don't have to stay out as late. Like it's just how you frame things. So I think if your brain is a muscle, if you exercise your muscle to think a certain way, I'm not saying it's easy, it will help.
Bitch, have you ever thought about being a therapist?
No.
That is literally what she said to me yesterday in my session. She was like, your brain is like a muscle. Like, yeah, that's so weird. Clearly I just didn't use Google enough, and I'm not paying for this actually, but I was about to say I'm paying all this money, but I'm not.
She gets this free from work, guys.
Yeah.
Get yourself a corporate job.
Babes.
Yeah, because wow.
Yeah, health insurance and that. But no, I completely agree with you. To be fair, I love January. Like the 1st of January, aside from me crying in the evening, was actually such a beautiful day. Like I spent it with my family at home. We do like a Christmas dinner almost again, like a full roast.
Wow.
Yeah, we've always done that. We have Christmas crackers as well.
Wow, that's so cute.
I know. Okay. I don't know why we do it, but we always have. And it was just so nice. Like I honestly felt like at the peak of my happiness from my Christmas break. It was so weird. And I do think January is a time, I know sometimes this puts pressure on people, but it's a time for new beginnings. Yeah. Like it's a time to start afresh, let go of everything that was weighing you down and just move forward. And even though I also was devastated about going back to work, once you've done a week, it's normal again. Yeah. Once you've done a couple of days, you're back into it's just because you fall out of routine. Me personally, I'm a creature of habit. Yeah. I need routine.
It's so
It gets
true.
better.
And this person's had 3 weeks off, so it's like it's a real slap in the face when you come back and it's like, oh my god, not
Yeah.
only is it cold, it's dark. Now I have to like get everything started again. I completely agree.
Yeah, I think a huge thing to remember as well is that most people are off at Christmas. You're enjoying it because you're spending time with the people that you love and they're off.
Yeah.
You need to deep. They've also gone back. If you now had another 3 weeks off, you wouldn't be feeling the same way
It's true.
because those people aren't there to do the stuff that you want to do with.
Yeah.
Like you'd be sat at home by yourself. Better for you to be making money.
Exactly. And you know what? Like, though everyone's broken, stuff like that, like you can still do free things. Like have someone round for dinner, or maybe you don't have the capacity for that because you don't live alone or whatever, but have like a Zoom call with your friends just to catch up. Like you can still plan things that are fun.
Yeah.
And that will like fill your soul. Do things that fill your soul. Yeah. Try new things. This is a great time to try new things. There's loads of like free passes on like first free class, free trial for this, free trial for that. Like try new things. Make it a fun annuary.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Fun annuary.
That sounds a bit.
I am.
Yeah.
Anyways, I agree with you. I think do things after work, on your weekends. Like you can make the week as happy and as joyful as you want it to be.
Yeah, completely agree.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
What else have we got?
Okay, another dilemma. Hey girlies, here's to a happy and healthy 2024.
Yes, thank you.
Before we get into that, I need your help. At the Christmas party last year, with a little liquid courage, I told my work crush that I liked him, and to my surprise, he said he felt the same.
We love it. We love to hear it.
Wow. We spent the whole night side by side. Then I went back to his for one before heading home. I don't feel like we took it too far. We kissed, cuddled, and talked. It was just perfect. He was on annual leave from that day as he was heading back north to see his family for Christmas. I didn't want to seem too eager, so I waited for him to text me, but the text never came. I'm getting mad. I put it down to the fact that he was traveling, then busy with his family. But I've now seen him twice in the office in passing, and he hasn't even acknowledged me. I'm so confused. It was all going so well. I don't know whether to go up to him. Maybe he just feels awkward, or to just cut my losses. But it feels so unfinished, and I just want to know what he's thinking. Any advice is welcomed. I'm jumping in right fucking now.
Go, girl.
As the single one out of the both of us. Don't ever let a man tell you twice that he doesn't like you. If he liked you, he would have messaged you straight away. You know that feeling you get when you meet someone, you have such a good time, you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to text them. If you were feeling that, you really wanted to text him, why didn't he feel that and want to text you as well? As the man, he should have texted you.
Devil's advocate.
Go.
She didn't text him. What if he was feeling the same?
But he hasn't even said hello in the office.
But neither has she.
She's a woman.
2024. No, I hear what you're saying. Like, I stereotypes and that, but I like a man to be dominant.
Yeah.
To take control. So I hear what you're saying, but devil's advocate, me personally, I would speak to him.
I think actually, because now we're in the same place of work, I think I would go up to him and just be like, is everything cool? Like, we haven't spoken. I just don't want it to be awkward. Like, I'd be very cool and casual. Like, I don't care. Is everything calm? Like, we good? I don't care. I've got 7 men behind. Anyways, doesn't matter. But are we good yet? And then see what he says.
Yeah.
But after that, no. That's it.
Even if he's like, I'm so sorry, I was so nervous. I didn't know whether to message you.
If he says that, do you want to be with a nervous man though?
Oh, she's sending. She's sending for the nervous man. No.
It depends on his response. It depends on his response. You can see the vibe, but all I'm saying is, fine. This one time, because you work together, you can be the first to reach out and just be like, are we calm? Like, I just don't want it to be awkward after. What's your vibe? Depending on his response, he now needs to work for you. Yeah. If not, don't let him tell you twice that he doesn't like you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you on that. I think reach out to him, see what he's saying, but calm and collected. And then, depending on his response, cut your losses or a new beautiful relationship for 2024?
Because you need it to be calm, because now it's weird. Like, and are you just always going to make out when you guys are drunk at work events? Like, we need to establish what is this?
I agree. Oh, that is like shit though. I hope that didn't ruin your Christmas break.
Guys, we do have an episode. Was it season 1 where we did dating in the workplace?
We did. It was our Valentine's Day app.
Yeah. So
I think.
do listen to that one, because that one has some wild stories. I don't know how you lots fall for people in your workplace. Like,
even the thought of it. Like, the people in my office are not sexy. No offense.
No, they're not sexy.
Not that any of them will be listening to this. But yeah, they are not my vibe. Goodness gracious. Gosh. But in the spirit of like January, New Year, New Me, I was reading the news the other day and it was talking about like just the way things have changed, the way people have changed, perspectives have changed, everything that we've been hitting up in this episode basically. And it was from Cosmopolitan and it reads, in the spirit of Dry Jan, an article, oh my god, guys, I'm reading the script like word for word. It reads, nightclubs are closing. More of us are swapping Sambuca for sobriety. But what does this mean for partying? We're living in an era of dry partying. Supposedly the soberest generation in recent history. We're either staying home or if we're out, we're drinking 0% beers and hitting the gym the next morning. So basically, we wanted to know, guys, is this a new thing? Is this a vibe? Is the news chatting shit as it always does? Are we now staying at home? I mean, Maggie is a prime example. The babe who loves to go out and party stayed at home for New Year's.
Wow. Yeah. I was shocked myself.
What did the people say?
So we asked, how did you spend your New Year's Eve? 42% said they partied all night, but 58% said they had a chilled one.
Wow. Do you think that's the age we're getting to?
I think it's a combination of things, yeah? Combination. Do you know that meme?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a Drake meme.
I was going to vibe with you anyway. I was like, ooh.
Okay. I think it's a combination. One, in person, this is what it is for me, yeah? In London, the nightlife is just same. Like, every time I go out, I know what to expect. I know what it's going to be. And I'm just kind of tired of it. Yeah. And it's also like the bouncers at nightclubs in London are so annoying. Like, why you get... I walked into a bar, Simmons Bar, not even a club.
Oh, yeah, I've been to them.
And the guy was like, I was like, oh, my friends are inside, they have a table, because it was someone's birthday.
Yeah.
And he was like, bag. Ask me if you can look inside my bag. Like, why are you giving me attitude already? Damn. So I'm opening it, I'm showing him, he's like, what's that? Like, the energy is just off with I've had one too many arguments with bouncers because they're just rude. They're so rude.
Yeah, and
that ruins the night out experience for me. I also think it's cold. People don't want to like come home at 3 a.m. when it's minus sub-0 degrees.
And on New Year's, the trains are mad.
Yeah.
Like, I remember going to the fireworks and walking for about 30 minutes to find the nearest station that was open.
Yes.
It's mental.
Exactly. I also think there's like, we're in a weird like shift where some people live alone, some people still live at home with their family. So it's like, if you want to hang out with your friends, where are you hanging out if you don't have the space and stuff?
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, I don't know. But then I also think people are starting to feel hangovers more. Oh. They don't want to ruin their weekends.
And this year we had to go back to work on the 2nd.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Sorry, why does Scotland have an extra day and we don't?
I know, and it comes up on my calendar and I get confused.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm surprised no one wrote in like, dumb bitch, I forgot that I started work on the 2nd and went back in on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Because what a joke.
I know.
That was disrespectful, that hit harder than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm so here for a nice night in, tucked up. Because I think like what you said, the December period is mad.
Yeah.
You're so busy, you're so rammed. Everyone wants to start the new year fresh. I'm here for a good celebration. But it doesn't have to be partying all night. It could be something a little bit more sophisticated.
Yeah. I agree.
And a couple of people did send in like what they did and their alternatives to partying all night.
Mm-hmm.
And someone said, had a dinner party with some friends, which I'm so here for.
I love that. I love a dinner party.
It's given such TikTok vibes. Like, do you know when they laid the table and they have the names and they have the cake and they put the glasses in the cake?
Yes. Oh my God.
So cute. I love that. I actually think one year I want to do that.
I do love a dinner party. I've never done it for New Year's. The problem with dinner parties for me is because I do live, like, I don't live with my parents. People come here, it's the washing up, man. There's so much cleaning, and then there's crumbs on the floor, and I'm just like, I'm just a bit of a, I'm not a clean freak, like I'm definitely not, but I do get irritated. Like Joanna, who lives with me, she was like, I love living with you. Sometimes I just want to spit on the floor because you're so, like, you're such a clean freak.
I'm fucking dying.
I was like, I know. But it just, things irritate me. Like, I couldn't sit here at the table if I know there's like hella dishes. Like, I'd start washing up. So now am I really enjoying? And then I make everyone wash up their own bit. But it's just like, yeah. But I do love a dinner party, but I'd like to have help.
No, that has killed me. That is so funny. I'm with you though. I'm such a clean freak. Like,
no, you are. You're worse than me. If you think I'm bad, you're 10 times worse.
I feel like you doing the washing up before sitting down is pretty similar to me.
No.
And you with your in the shower.
Oh my god, yeah, but you agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. I actually think you're on my level, but you're not ready to admit it.
No, I'm not, because when I'd go to visit you in your studio in Leicester, literally, ask any of our uni friends, it literally smell of bleach. Because you're just...
I love cleaning. I love cleaning chemicals. I love them. I think they smell like a new start. They just
kill all that bacteria.
Literally.
But yes. Someone else said they watched the fireworks in Central. That person is brave.
Yeah. Although the atmosphere, I actually forgot to watch them this year. I forgot they were even on.
No, I watched them. They were really cool. They had like drones and shit this year.
Yeah, I must admit, I caught like a 0.5 second glimpse on Instagram the next day, which is why I remembered I forgot to watch them.
Yeah.
But they did look good. I feel like the atmosphere at the fireworks is so, I don't know, it like you could feel it in your chest. I've been once and it just feels so, everyone's so happy.
Yeah.
When in London do you get everyone happy? Never. Like,
never.
It's that one time in London where everyone's on good vibe. Everyone's there like with their friends or their partners, their kids. It's cute.
I think if I had a hotel...
Oh yeah.
In like literally 10-minute walk in, I would do it. But it's the getting back after, like it looks like a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a bit.
But it does look cute. It's just cold. But yeah, it's a good vibe. I see what you mean.
I agree. Someone said spending at home with boyfriend, cooked and chilled. That's quite nice.
That's cute.
That's very wholesome. Like that's super chill.
That's romantic as well.
That is.
Like when you're in love, like like just spending time with the person that you love. You can be doing something so mundane like just cooking and chilling. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, it's true. That is really cute. I like that one.
Yeah. Someone said went to a friend's New Year's Eve party. Big up.
Yeah. Another one said hosted a New Year's Eve party.
That's
Same.
1st of Jan. Good luck to you cleaning up. And then someone said went on holiday and watched the fireworks from the beach. This will be me in 2024.
Manifesting.
Manifesting.
She said it. You heard it here. Next year we will hold her to it.
We will.
Well, guys, on that note, that is the end of episode 1, season 3, Grown Ups the podcast. Thank you so much for joining us.
We will see you in the next episode. Don't forget to send your stories, comments, like, subscribe at Grown Ups the podcast on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.